I guess it's never really too soon to talk about the future of Call of Duty, even if the title is still over a year away. As of right now, it seems like we have more rumored intel about Call of Duty 2026 than we do this year's Call of Duty in 2025. Let's talk about this though. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. Feel free to light up the comment section as we go along. Heavy on the word rumor. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 in development for next-gen Xbox. Microsoft's next Xbox console may be the home of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 when it launches. According to a prominent leaker, while Xbox has made no official announcement about its next-gen system, the current console generation is quickly coming to an end as the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 enter their 5th year on the market. The Call of Duty franchise has been a huge economic boom for Microsoft since the company acquired Activision Blizzard. Sales of Black Ops 6 helped Microsoft become the world's top game publisher in late 2024, with more than half of that spending coming from Microsoft titles like Call of Duty on other platforms. Given how successful the franchise has been for the company, it makes sense that it may want to use it to bolster the launch of its next-gen hardware. So initially I was thinking, why the hell are we getting COD 2026 leaked rumors so soon? But this kind of answered my question to a degree, only to a degree. I still think it is very soon, but I guess that's just part of the gaming community, right? I seriously didn't even realize that the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X are already entering their 5th year. It literally seemed like the years 2020 all the way to 2022 weren't even real years, dog, because of the beer bug situation.
We're in quarantine, people!
Or is time really going by that fast? But some rumored intel about the next-gen Xbox. Microsoft has hinted at some possibilities for the next-gen console. While official specs haven't been fully revealed, the company has promised the largest technical leap ever in a hardware generation. This could mean significant advancements in processing power, graphics, and other capabilities. And there's even this new term I've been hearing about, hybrid cloud gaming, or a hybrid console that combines the power of traditional hardware with cloud-based gaming experiences. Additionally, there is also talk about enhanced storage, faster load times, and improved RAM configurations. Now, as far as hardware, speculations point to an AMD Zen 5 processor and 32 gigabytes of DDR7 RAM, promising smoother performance and faster load times, as well as AI integration. I think in some games we can currently use this setting if it's available, or it might not be the same setting, it might just be something similar. A neutral processing unit, or an NPU, might be included, enhancing AI-driven gameplay for more adaptive and realistic experiences. And as far as graphics and resolution, support for 8K resolution. Advanced ray tracing and higher frame rates are anticipated. Also, backward compatibility, which is always a W in my opinion. As always, Microsoft is expected to maintain compatibility with previous Xbox titles. The console is rumored to launch around 2026, aligning with Microsoft's strategy to deliver the largest technical leap ever in a hardware generation. Obviously, this does beg the question, is it going to be a similar situation with Sony? Because we all know that PlayStation and Xbox, or Sony and Microsoft, have been the two biggest competitors when it comes to gaming for the last couple of decades. For Sony, the release timeline is speculated to be around 2027. And again, they're calling for very similar hardware adjustments as well, such as AMD Zen 6 processors and RDNA 5 GPUs, and I think a little bit more RAM, not entirely sure though. Notable leaker The Ghost of Hope shared news regarding Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 on Twitter, saying it will be released sometime in 2026. Beyond that, they say developers are working on it using development kits for the next-gen Xbox reportedly. Call of Duty 2026 will skip the last gen, but if this rumor is true, it will appear on whatever follows the Series X and S to make up for the lack of Xbox One support. The Ghost of Hope did not specify if it would be a launch title for the next-gen Xbox or if it will come out on Series X first and come to the newer platform once it releases. But either way, it could be a way for Microsoft to promote the latest system. It's worth mentioning that this report seemingly conflicts with some earlier rumors. One insider has claimed that the next-gen Xbox just received approval, so Microsoft would only be starting to make the first dev kits for the system if that's true. A Microsoft-owned franchise, Call of Duty, may be able to get access to the hardware before other studios can use it, or teams could be using earlier prototypes. But the two rumors suggest slightly different timelines. If the next Modern Warfare title is only in its planning stages, That may match up with the next gen console not being as far along yet, but that would make a 2026 release difficult to accomplish. Of course, both reports are unconfirmed so far, so it's unclear either if it's true or if they each have pieces of correct information. What the new Xbox could do for the Call of Duty franchise is also uncertain, but some possibilities look promising. As we said a minute ago, there are rumors that the next Xbox will have a handheld system. If so, fans will be able to play Modern Warfare 4 on the go. I don't think I recommend that for the sake of internet purposes, but if that's what you want to do, have at it. Now, I do have a question. With the state Call of Duty is in right now, obviously Black Ops 6 in particular, will people even give a shit by the time 2026 touches down?
No.
Especially the end of 2026, almost 2027, because there's a lot of games on the rise right now putting in work, and the numbers don't lie. Call of Duty is falling behind on the competition, and I've said it on the channel a few times before, it really sucks that X-Defiant flopped. I thought that was Call of Duty's only serious competition, and it seemed like once X-Defiant flopped, so did the mindset of the developers of COD. What's your take though? Will people even care come 2026 and 2027 about Call of Duty? So for you last gen users, it's almost time to pack up those Xbox Ones, PS4s, because COD 2026 will most likely not support it. I haven't even used my PS4 for at least 2 years now, and that damn thing sounded like it wanted to blow up when I was running Modern Warfare 19. So this is probably a good move. Now really quick, let's take a look at this tweet from the Ghost of Hope here about some exclusive details on Modern Warfare 4. Now as far as the UI going back to its traditional way, I call it a W, and I'm sure majority of the community would call it a W as well. I'm not entirely sure why developers thought this horizontal tab thing would be a good idea in the first place. Although they did make some corrections to Black Ops 6 and that UI isn't terrible, it still could be better in a lot of spots though, like the main menu. Now as far as the engine overhaul, I am just a tad bit confused about what they mean by this. Do they mean in the UI, essentially what we were just talking about, or are they talking about being able to see players and other elements in the game more efficiently? Because I do remember when Modern Warfare 19 first launched, it was hella hard to see enemies, no matter what map you were on.
Can't see shit. Can't see the day, the night, the shadow, the shade. Can't even get a peek. Just a peek. Can we help Steven get a peek?
If anyone knows for sure, let us know down below. And as far as it being developed on the dev kits for the next Xbox, we did kind of gloss over the speculated specs, no pun intended, a minute ago. Now, if Warzone flops here, this is supposed to be a big update for Warzone coming up soon. There will be no Warzone 3. A couple of things here, and I did touch base on this in my last video. I do not think Warzone is going to ever be the Warzone that we had back in 2020. I am not a big Warzone fan, but I am also not praying on its downfall either. Although I do think it kind of ruined Call of Duty in a lot of aspects. But this does not mean Warzone will be gone, guys. There is a chance it will stay a thing, kind of just how it is now. They might just stop releasing new quote-unquote Warzone titles with the launch of new Call of Duty titles essentially. But this next Black Ops 6 update is supposed to be a pretty vital one for Warzone. Check out this video here though. We talk about the delay of the next major update for Black Ops 6. And I'll drop another video for you on the screen right here. And consider subbing if you dug the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.